Hello there and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1 minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about our online courses. In one of my classes last week, a student who I hadn't seen for quite a long time returned, and she was greeted by the other students who remembered her from when she was last with us. As she was chatting about what she'd been up to, she said that her role where she worked had slightly changed. She'd basically switched to a full-time teaching role, and the admin work that she had been doing before was something she decided to stop. As she put it herself, basically it all just got a bit too much for her. So she decided to knock it on the head. If you knock something on the head, you stop it, you finish it, often after a long time. And we often use it to talk about work. So, sometimes with my students, maybe they used to work in a state school, but a few years ago they knocked that on the head and decided to set up on their own. Or an old friend of mine who ended up becoming a language teacher once told me that he had been a banker, a very successful banker as it turned out, but then he started getting into yoga, and that forced him to reassess all of his priorities. He knocked the banking career on the head and he took up teaching. We also sometimes use it when people ask us about our hobbies. So you might say something like, "Hey, how's the Mandarin classes going? I remember last time I saw you, you said you were ploughing on with that. Oh, in the end, do you know what? I knocked it on the head. It was just too much like hard work." One other example, maybe you've sometimes been watching TV series and you think, "Oh, they're dragging this out too long. They should have just knocked the whole series on the head after season 4 or after season 5. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button. Share it with your students, your friends, your colleagues on social media. And in the comment section below, we'd love to see examples of how you might use knock something on the head.